What is going on, guys? My name is Kazzy and welcome to episode number 42 of my classic Road to Glory. We are approaching the half-century mark with very great pace. We should be able to get to it by the end of the year, but we do go into a match. Obviously, we did retain into the division just about. We scraped it by the skin of our teeth. And we are going to go into another game. We're once again rocking with the 4-1-2-1-2 Premier League side. Now with Valoni Aguero up top. And we do come up against what could only be presumed as an Arsenal fan. Rocking the Arsenal badge, rocking the Arsenal kit. And rocking in form of Aubameyang up top. Playing Ribery and Royce on separate wings. So obviously Ribery will not get full chemistry. But he obviously doesn't care about that. And chemistry doesn't seem to be that big of an issue this year. But he does open up the scoring with Karim Benzema. He's not even playing, Tom. Sort this out. He opens up the scoring with Marco Royce there. It's quite a lucky deflection, and Joe Hart does push it straight onto Royce's head, and he does finish it. But Sergio Aguero, being the little tricky player that he is, manages to control it in a very tight area, and he does bring me down with Boating, and I think that's a very undeserved red card. I didn't even think it was a penalty when I first viewed it, but I'm not going to complain. It's a red card, and we do go 1-1. We equalise up, and this guy was moving a lot on the line with his goalkeeper, and so I assumed that he was going to dive in one direction, but he does try and bluff it, and he does stay down middle, but he didn't hold up on the right analog stick, and you need to do that to save those chances. And into the 90th minute, this guy went ultra defensive for the entire game, and in the 90th minute, Sergio Aguero does come through. He should really be finishing that first time. That's my only one criticism of Aguero in that situation. He should be finishing that. Vinafella is not a solid goalkeeper on this game, neither is any goalkeeper, but he doesn't slow it past him first time. But he does head it to pick up the 3 points in this game. And talking about Sergio Aguero, he doesn't seem great for me. He seems very sluggish on the ball. And obviously he has a lot of pace on him. But I just can't feel that in game. It just doesn't seem to be there for him. And he seems to be pushed off the ball. And I'm just not enjoying using him that much. But Didier Drogba did pick up an injury in that last game, and so we do have to use Lukaku. But it does give Lukaku a chance to play with Aguero and give us a little bit of diversity up top and see if the Lukaku-Aguero combination will work. And obviously we've been using a Silver Premier League side quite a lot, and now we come up against one. He's got Enner Valencia and Danny Ings, Ravel Morrison, Anderson, Lennon, Sinclair. And look at this. This is a weird glitch. Okay, I'm taking the corner with Joe Hart. I try and change to Tadic. It doesn't let me. I try and do it again. It's just not letting me. So I've only got one option. So I decide to try and take it short and just hope to keep the ball up in this end of the pitch until Joe Hart can get back. But we do get another corner. And the corner is being taken from here. EA just need to fix their game. There's so many issues. I go to change a corner take it doesn't work again, but Danny Ings does swing it in from off the pitch, and it would have been hilarious if we managed to score from that. I really wanted to score from that, but I did keep that clip in just because it was a bit of a weird glitch. But we do go 1-0 up. Once again, over top through ball to Sergio Aguero, and he does smash it into the back of the net. 1-0 in the 75th minute, and this guy was very, very good at defending. I think he must have been on ultra defensive for the majority of the game because he wasn't providing much attack, and he was just being attacked the entire time. So I don't know if he put it on defensive or ultra defensive, but then he does start to get a little bit silly here. He drops the ball with his keeper and then passes it. It's a poor pass. He passes it back to goalkeeper. Don't know if he meant to do that. I rush in with Aguero to try and get the ball as quick as I can, and look at that for a finish by Sergio Aguero. That's at least 35 yards out, and he just bends it right into the corner. The keeper's not getting there. It had to have enough height, power, and curl on it to get it in from there. And obviously, he was running up to the sideline, had to get there before it went out of play. So that's just an excellent finish from Aguero. But does it? It's about for 200k that you will have to pay for Sergio Aguero, and is it worth it? I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to try and buy him on my main account and see if he is worth the coins you pay for him, but he is out of contract. His loan is over with us, and we do have to quick sell Aguero. So we are saying farewell for now to Sergio Aguero, but hopefully one day in this series he will return. And obviously you guys can see that everybody else on this team is also out of contracts. But we got plenty of contracts to go around, and so we just fly through and put contracts on everyone. Drogba's still injured for one more game, so we are going to go and use this silver BPL team just for the final game of this episode. And we keep coming up against orange latency quite a lot, so we do just back out and we wait until we can find someone with green latency. And this one does finally pop up. Green latency, solid connection, and so we will play against this guy. He is rocking with a, I think it was a 4-3-3 with the attacking midfielder. Seeing this formation quite a lot on my main account and on this account. I don't know if it's the best formation. I'm enjoying using 2 strikers at the moment, but 4-3-3 is one of my favourite formations on this game. But he does have the inform Payet, inform Aurier, and Lacazette up top. And obviously, Lacazette is a very dangerous striker. 4-star skill, and look about there. Very trampy, very sweaty, but in my opinion, that was also a very nice goal. He plays it across to the open man. He's not going to risk missing from there, and he does play it back across once more and finish it into back of the net. But this guy was just very sweaty. As you can see, his defense, he is on a park for bus. His players are all the way back, but it doesn't stop Danny Ings, I think that was, flying through. Oh no, it was Matt Phillips. Doesn't stop Matt Phillips from flying through and finishing it, getting on the score sheet for, I think, the first time for this club. But this guy was just very sweaty. Every one-on-one he would have, he would try and wait until another player arrived just so he could sweat it across. But he was also a very good player. As you can see there, he gets very lucky. Schmeichel just runs out there and he doesn't do anything. He just sort of stands in front of him. He doesn't go down and make himself big. Once again, his father would not be proud of him. And I feel like I'm saying that a lot. And he really needs to pick up his game, Schmeichel, if he wants to stay in this team. Because I'm sure there's other silver BPL keepers that I can pick up who would be willing to be in this club and willing to be put in a better performance. And look at this, once again, he just waits for the player, passes it across, sweats it into the back of the net. And that is not the way this game's going to end, because once again, he does wait for another player, pass it across goal, and slot it into the back of the net. 4-2, and we do get a consolation goal. I am just going to fly through this bit because I was getting frustrated in this game. Play across, he runs his keeper a bit too early, and Matt Phillips does get on the score sheet for the second time in this game, but it's not going to be enough. We lose this game 4-3, and that's the first time that we've lost in this division since retaining our position in the league. Now, I will have a new series coming out, or it might already be out. It's a wager series where we're going to be going from a certain amount up to 1 million coins. So, guys, I hope you can continue to show your support for this series and that series. I am thinking about doing a career mode as well. I just really don't know what team to do. I'm thinking about Borussia Dortmund just because of their troubles they're having in real life. But let me know in the comments section below what you want to be seeing from this channel. Leave a like if you have enjoyed this episode, and subscribe if you haven't already, and join the club. But with all of that being said, guys, thank you very much for watching. I've been Kazzy, and I'll catch you all very soon.